You got your voice of the night. I'm Marco Spoon. We are in Memphis, the home of the King, Elvis Presley. We are out at the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. We just had a luncheon engagement school. Now we are actually at the hospital.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing what St. Jude's is about. Marco told me that it's like a city within a city.
It's a city within a city.
See the kids and check out the facilities. I'm sure it's going to be incredible.
Yeah, just look at all the multitude of all the folks that's here from all over the nation for the St. Jude's Hope Day.
Sickle cell awareness. Folks, I want you to think about the fact that 16,000 families across the United States are going to be told that their child has cancer. 16,000.
We're on the grounds of St. Jude's Children's Hospital, about to enter the home for St. Jude's families. We're going to do a tour in there. Okay, you got Marco on the grounds of St. Jude's Children's Hospital, about to enter the home for St. Jude's families. We're going to take a look and do a tour in there. Follow me. Come on inside.
As you can see, it kind of still has some basketball things through here because it was formerly the Grizzlies' house, but that they're contracting it in China. So basically, again, this is just at St. Jude that there's a huge support system, and I'll talk a little bit about that when we do the hospital tour lately, but families get a chance to bond in special areas like this.
Okay, follow me inside. I'm going into the gift shop to buy some things from St. Jude's.
I don't know where y'all thought y'all was going.
The thing said it's going.
And somebody told me it was wrong. The bank and somebody that was from.
All right, you got Marco Spoon, St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. I'm in the gift shop. Now, you know what? I got T-Star behind the camera, and I'm thinking about rocking one of these beautiful T-shirts right here. Get a close-up shot of that T-Star. Now, you know, we're getting ready for our Magic Live After Dark, and I think I might have to rock one of these T-shirts for that concert. What you think? All right, sounds like a winner. We'll take some more of the tour. So you keep following us all weekend long for St. Jude's Children of Hope Weekend. This discusses their mission and the history of St. Jude's Children's Hospital and specialize and go in depth with the founder, Danny Thomas. Let's tour inside. The progression of the various years of St. Jude's Children's Hospital, starting with the 50s. Founder and pictures of Danny Thomas, proceeding through the 60s, 70s. I used to love the Danny Thomas show as a kid. The 90s all the way up to Y2K, 2010, and the future. This section honors Danny Thomas with his great accomplishments, starting out with his family. Danny Thomas is a very prolific entertainer. He's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Pictures of him with Andy Griffin, Jimmy Durante, Gomer Pyle, many of your great TV shows of the 60s. There's a picture of Danny Thomas with Frank Sinatra, Bob Hope. Birthday celebration of Danny Thomas with all of his friends. Okay, we're entering the hospital now. We're in the hallway now, and many of these pictures are done by some of the kids that's being treated here at the hospital. The Teen Art Gallery. KG Smooth, he's taking some shots.
Incredible stuff.
There's T-Star. Getting ready to get some of the poems, and the pictures of some of the teenage kids are just phenomenal.
October, we do a special unveiling of our teens. They come here, they unveil their pieces, a little ceremony, but they work really closely with our child life specialists to roll out whatever the theme is.
This is the cafe for the children at St Jude Children's Research Hospital. This is the restaurant where the patients, many of the kids, as well as doctors eat at the same cafe. That's the entrance.
And it's really that whole person approach. So it incorporates the breathing, the body awareness, and the static and dynamic postures.
And then as I've gotten older, and I've shared it with my kids, and also the interest is here of where, starting on the farm, and then now people are starting really to realize how important the food that we eat and knowing where our food comes from.
An opportunity to hang out in here with their friends. There's all kind of video games, pool tables, and we have rooms like this all throughout the hospital and over at the housing facilities too.
This is a lounge area for the teenagers. Got pool tables and computers.
I know when this hospital got started, Danny Thomas was our founder, or is our founder, and he was a well-known entertainer, but he had a huge affinity for sick children. And so right when his career kicked off, or before his career kicked off, he was a struggling entertainer. And he said a prayer. He was Catholic, so he said a prayer to St Jude, that is, and he said, show me my way in life and I'll build you a shrine. He said that prayer, and then a few days later, he got his first singing toothbrush commercial that paid him just the amount of money, $70, to get her out of the hospital. And that's when he went back into his dream, and he never forgot that promise that he made to St Jude, that is. He and his wife, Rosemary, got in their car, drove around the world with the sketch of this hospital on a napkin. And he asked,
osteosarcoma,
let's put this way.
she wanted to participate in the Five Come on.
Guys, keep in mind, we only have 72 inpatient beds in this hospital. And I know you think, wow, how are you treating all of these patients and you only have 72 inpatient beds? Goes back to our housing facility. So we have the short-term housing facility that we went in earlier. Then we have Ronald McDonald House. I'm sure you guys are familiar with those type of facilities, but the Ronald McDonald House here in Memphis is the only hospital that's dedicated solely to one hospital. Moving to in the session we were just in, they represent the staff in which St. Jude employees, and then also too the funding arm where I work. So that's truly here from all over the world, over 100 different places. But then the research doors that you see up above us, there are 146 labs upstairs, and it's really a researcher's dream to work at St. Jude, and let me tell you why. So we have a model here called bench to bedside, and what that simply means is that the research and the protocols that they're developing in the labs, they're able to immediately take them to the bedside of the child. And what that means is that they're not having to wait on FDA approvals or government grants. Why? Because the funding, like I said, is 76% of the funds come directly from the public outreach program, and they work really, really closely with all these different countries to save children from
Marco Spoon and KG Smooth, and we're at the Danny Thomas bus. This is a famous tradition. We just found out that if you rub the nose of Danny Thomas,
You get good luck.
good luck. Good luck, huh?
So I'm gonna do it again. I
Know a
could
lot
use some
about
good luck.
that.
Go over to that translation phone, select a language, and get real-time updates with no language barriers for their children instantaneously. So it's really, really good. Where kids are undergoing radiation, this is what's happening in this particular site. And there's a new building right adjacent to us. It's going to house what we call our proton beam therapy machine. That proton beam therapy machine is the only one in the world that's dedicated solely to pediatric cancer.